This week in AI did not hold back. 10 stories, 10 moves that are reshaping how we work, build, and compete. Let's go. China just killed a $2 billion deal between Meta and Manus AI, and they didn't even need a reason. Meta has agreed to acquire Manus, a Chinese-funded AI agent startup, for roughly $2 billion. Beijing blocked it, requiring explicit government approval for any domestic tech company accepting US investment. The deal is dead. This is the new playbook. China is no longer just restricting US companies from operating in China, they're blocking US companies from buying Chinese AI. If you're watching the AI race geopolitically, the wall just got taller on both sides. OpenAI might be building its own phone, and it's not designed to run apps. It's designed to replace them. Supply chain analysts reported that OpenAI is partnering with Qualcomm and MediaTek on custom chip for a smartphone. The device is said to be built around AI agent instead of traditional apps. Mass production is reportedly targeted for 2028. OpenAI has not confirmed any of this. If true, this is the biggest hardware bet in AI since the iPhone disrupted mobile. The question isn't whether OpenAI can build a phone. It's whether AI agents can actually replace the app model. The answer right now is probably no, but in 2028, that's a different conversation. Google Gemini just received a major update. Gemini is now a document editor. You prompt it, it hands you a file. Google updated Gemini to generate and download full documents, spreadsheets, and PDFs directly from inside the interface. Google Docs, Word, Excel, Sheets, Slides, and PDF formats are all supported. No switching apps, one prompt, one file. This may sound small, but it's not. Every time AI removes a friction point from the workflow loop, adoption accelerates. Gemini just became the fastest path from idea to polished document for millions of people who live in Google Workspace. Microsoft and OpenAI just dissolved the deal that made Microsoft the most valuable AI company in the world. The two companies announced the end of their exclusive partnership and revenue sharing arrangement. OpenAI has the freedom to deploy across multiple cloud providers. Microsoft retains access to OpenAI's intellectual property and continues joint AI development, but the exclusivity is gone. This is OpenAI declaring independence. Microsoft bankrolled OpenAI's survival and got Azure exclusivity in return. That's over now. OpenAI can work with AWS, Google Cloud, and anyone else. For enterprises, this is good news. OpenAI models will show up in more places. For Microsoft, they just have IP access, but they lost the moat. As a direct result of the previous story of OpenAI and Microsoft breakup, OpenAI's best models are now running inside Amazon's cloud, and that's a very big deal for enterprise AI. AWS and OpenAI announced an expanded partnership bringing GPT models, codecs, and managed agents to Amazon Bedrock. Enterprise customers can now build production-ready AI using OpenAI frontier models inside their existing AWS infrastructure without leaving AWS. There are hundreds of thousands of enterprises locked into AWS. They want AI, but they don't want to set up new account with OpenAI or switch clouds. Now they don't have to. This is OpenAI going to where the money already is, instead of asking the money to come to them. NVIDIA just open sourced a single AI model that can see, hear, read, and reason all at once. NVIDIA launched Nemotron 3 Nano Omni, an open modal model that unifies vision, audio, and language in one model for agentic workflows. It delivers up to 9 times the efficiency of running multiple specialized models and support tasks like computer use and document analysis. Right now, most AI agents are stacked of specialized models duct taped together. One model for vision, one for language, one for audio. That's slow, expensive, and fragile. Nemotron 3 Nano Omni is a bet that one model can do it all, and do it faster, and do it open source. If this scales, it fundamentally changes how agents are built. Uber spent its entire 2026 AI budget in 4 months. The culprit? One tool, Claude. Uber's CTO confirmed that the company's full annual AI budget was exhausted by April, driven almost entirely by rapid adoption of Anthropic's Claude Code across their engineering team. They weren't even halfway through the year. This is the story no one in enterprise AI wants to talk about. AI coding tools are useful, They are also very expensive at scale in ways no one budgeted for. Uber is one of the most sophisticated tech companies in the world, and they still got blindsided. If you're deploying an AI dev tools in your company, you need a cost governance model yesterday. ElevenLabs, the AI voice company, just launched a full music platform, and they came with lawyers. ElevenLabs launched Eleven Music, an AI-powered platform for generating, remixing, and streaming music. Users can publish and monetize AI-generated tracks. Crucially, ElevenLabs already has licensing deals in place with Merlin and Cobalt, giving them legal protection that competitors like Suno and Udio don't have. The music AI wars are heating up, but ElevenLabs is playing smarter game than most. By securing licensing deals before launching, they're building a sustainable business instead of waiting to get sued. This is what a responsible AI commoditization looks like in a rights-heavy industry. IBM just released its most ambitious AI model family to date, and it's all open-weight. IBM released Granite 4.1, a full stack of foundation models covering language, vision, speech, embeddings, and safety guardian models. The entire family is open-weight and tuned specifically for enterprise workloads, including tool calling, prompt following, and compliance-sensitive deployments. IBM is not trying to out ChatGPT. They are going after the enterprise use cases that most frontier models ignore. Heavy regulated industries, on-premise deployments, and workloads where you cannot send data to a third party. Granite 4.1 is IBM saying, "We understand your compliance requirement better than anyone else in the race." GitHub Copilot is switching to per-token billing on June 1st. The era of unlimited AI coding is over. GitHub announced that all Copilot plans will move to usage-based billing on June 1st, 2026. AI credits now gate access to premium models. When you run out of credit, fallback to cheaper models is also removed. Basic code completion remains included in all plans. This is the moment when the subsidized AI growth phase ends and real pricing begins. GitHub has been eating the cost of AI inference to drive adoption. That's changing. For individual developers, the impact is manageable. For teams running on Copilot at scale, this is a build that just got unpredictable. You should understand your usage data now before you're surprised in June. So that's your week in AI. 10 stories, 10 shifts. If you found this useful, subscribe. We do this every week. And if you want a daily feed, join our Gen AI Spotlight channel on Telegram. Link in the description.